we say they do a lot more than expected. They do more than expected. And these are the people, ladies and gentlemen, we say they are the people who create value. They create value. They are the ones that make your company keep growing, keep changing, become better and better and better. Have you heard of this company called Apple? Is Apple very successful now? Is Apple very successful? Yes. What is successful in? Selling phones. They sell phones and they sell computers, right? Now, in the computer business, are there many competitors? There are so many competitors. You've got IBM, you've got Compaq, you've got Fujitsu, you've got all the competitors, right? In the phone market, is it very competitive? Are there many competitors? You've got Nokia, you've got Motorola, you have got Samsung, you've got so many, right? But now Apple is one of the number one. Why? They did not do what is expected. They do more than expected. They create more value for the whole industry. Yeah? So that's how you become number one in something. How many of you have heard? Can I go back to my slides, please? Slides. Yeah. Okay. How many of you have heard of this guy, Michael Jordan? Who's heard of Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan is now retired. He used to be the number one basketball player in the world. It's the best in the world. Yeah? How does someone become the best in the world? Now, was he born with the talent? Was he born special? Yes or no? No. He was not born special. In fact, when he was young, in school, he was not a good player. He was a lousy player. He was not even good enough to go into the school basketball team. He was cut from the team. The coach said, you can't play. Why? The coach said, you're too slow. You can't jump. You are a bad player. This is Michael Jordan last time. Now, is he tall? Is he tall? To us, he's tall. To us, all of them are tall. Right? Because they are from America, right? But compare him to all the other African Americans. He's not tall. He's just average height. Okay? But what happened? After he was cut from the team, he had got a goal. He said, my goal is to become the best basketball player in the world. To go to the NBA. Right? The National Basketball Association, be the most valuable player to win the game. Okay? And every single day he practiced and he practiced and he practiced and he practiced. And he became the number one. And when he retired, someone asked him this question. They said, Mr. Jordan, what is the secret of your success? And he said this. And let me repeat what he said. He said, my secret is very simple. I expect more from myself than anyone would ever dare expect from me. Let me repeat that. He said, I expect more from myself than anybody would ever dare expect from me. He said, when my coach expects us to train 3 times a week, I will train 5 times a week myself. When my coach tells us, each training session, we train for 4 hours, right? After everyone has gone home, I stay back and I continue to practice for extra 2 hours. During the basketball game, when my coach says, okay, every one of you score 20 points for the team tonight. I go up there with the mindset, no, I will score 50 points for my team. And that's why I'm Michael Jordan. That's why I'm the best in the world. Why do I say this to you? Because ladies and gentlemen, are there things that people expect from us? Yes or no? For example, are there things that your customer expects from you? Yes. Are there things that your staff, your employees expect from you? Are there things that your wife expects from you? Are there things your husband expects from you? Yes. People expect things from us. But the question is, what do you expect from yourself? And if you expect more from yourself than anyone would expect from you, That is how you become the best in what you do. So ladies and gentlemen, you came down here today for one day. You sacrificed one day of your weekend, right? Because you want to learn something. And I believe there are things that you expect from me. You expect me to teach you. You expect me to inspire you. My job today is very simple. My job is to do my best to exceed your expectations. And I'll do my best to do that. But at the same time, thank you. But at the same time, I also expect certain things from you. Yeah? So I also ask you to exceed my expectations. And if both of us exceed each other's expectations, I do more, you do more, I do more, you do more. This will be one of the best talks, one of the best seminars that we ever attended. Is that okay? Yes. Great. Yeah, so do more expected now. Thank you very much. Okay. Can I go back to my slide? Flat. Okay, good. Now, does this apply, excuse me, does this also apply to a business? It applies to a business as well. See, if you run a business, like a restaurant, or you sell clothes, or whatever you do, and if you do less than expected, if you don't meet your customers' expectations, will you do well in business? Pretty soon you're out of business, right? People will not come to you anymore. They'll go to your competitors. Now, if we do exactly as expected, we meet our clients' expectations. We meet our clients' expectations. Will we do well in business? Yes or no? Will we do well in business? Will we succeed in business? If we meet our clients' expectations, who says yes? Who says no? The answer is no. Why? Because it is very competitive. That if you meet your customers' expectations, other people also meet their expectations. So, what's the difference between you and other people? You compete on price. The cheapest one gets the job. Okay? So how many of you want to run a business where you can charge higher prices and people still come to your business? You charge higher prices and people still come to your business. Would you like to do that? And to do that, this is not enough. This is not enough. We want to be a market leader. We have to do a lot more than expected. And we need to do something else. We need to give our customers an experience. We need to give our customers an experience. Experience. Everyone said the word experience. What's the meaning of experience? Experience means make them feel so good about our business, so good about our staff, so good about the product, that the moment they come to our business, you know what? They do not want to go to any other business anymore. Even if people give them a cheaper price, no. Why? Because you give them an experience. Let me show you two examples. Can I go back to my slide? Two examples, yeah? Now, how many of you have heard of this company? I know it's not in Vietnam yet. It's not in Vietnam yet. How many of you have heard of McDonald's? Not yet here. How many of you have eaten at McDonald's? Okay, now, as you know, McDonald's is the #1 restaurant in the world. You all know that, right? #1 restaurant in the world. Okay? They sell millions and millions of hamburgers. What has made them so successful? In America, are there many hamburger restaurants? Yes, there are many hamburger restaurants. You have got Burger King, you have got Wendy's, you've got A&W, you've got hundreds of burger restaurants, right? But McDonald's is #1. They have got like a 70% market share. So what made them #1? Very simple. They follow this idea to give their customers an experience, to do a lot more than expected. Let me explain what I mean, okay? For example, in Singapore, and it's not just Singapore, the people in McDonald's are trained the same way over the world. You know, in Singapore, there was one time, I went to McDonald's, right? And I ordered my food. So I got a tray with my drink and my hamburger. And I took my tray, and I went to find a seat. So I found a seat, I sat down, and then I started eating. And accidentally, I spilled the drink. I spilled the drink on the floor. Now, guess what happened? Within 1 minute, the person in McDonald's came out. Sir, are you okay? Right? And he started what? Cleaning everything. And the next thing I knew, he took a new drink and said, sir, here you are. I said, wow. Did I ask for a new drink? I didn't ask for it. But they gave me a new drink. And within 1 minute, they cleaned everything up. Now, do you think I feel good about McDonald's? Do you think I'll go back to McDonald's? Yes. Let me tell you something. You go to any other restaurant, you go to A&W, you go to KFC. You go to KFC here, right? You go to Burger King. Go test it out. You spill the drink. See if they give you a new one. Maybe they will if you ask for it. But if you don't ask for it, they'll not give you one. Only McDonald's. Because they are trained to give their customers experience, to do more than others, to be successful in life. By putting them through a lot of tough training. They got to balance on a swinging beam, a swinging lock, where I kick the lock and they got to balance and focus. And I get them to fall down, they learn to get up again. Fall down, get up again. Fall down, get up again. They build confidence through these activities. And in Singapore, now, many children are very spoiled. You know sport? They don't listen to their parents. Their mother says, study. Now! Okay? Nowadays, a lot of children in Singapore are very naughty. They don't respect their parents. So what do? In my program, I don't teach them just how to study, but I teach them how to respect and love their parents. And after the program, I've got children who don't talk to the mother, who hates the mother. After the program, they said, I'm sorry. They cry, they hug the mother, say, I promise you I'll change. And they learn to respect the mother. Right? And then you can see that I also get the students to break a karate board. You know karate? Karate board? To build confidence. So they look at the karate board and say, I can't break. I say, you can. They learn to have the confidence and they break the karate board. And so after the program, what happened? They become more successful. Now, is my program cheap? Is my program cheap? No. My program is the most expensive program in Singapore. You can go to Singapore and check it out. Most programs in Singapore, they charge about 400 US dollars. Okay? 400 US dollars. My program is 2,400 US dollars. My program is the most expensive program. But parents still send to me. Why? Because I can give an experience that other competitors they cannot give. So that's the point. Create that experience. Alright? Okay, let's go back to the slides. Let me share with you a few more things. Few more things? Slide. Okay, go back to the slides. Now, just now from the exercise, when we did this exercise just now, shaking hands, there's also something that I notice about people. There are some people in life, we say they are proactive. Now, can we say this together? Everyone, please say proactive. Proactive. Oh, wonderful. Proactive, yeah? So, what is the meaning of proactive? People who are proactive are people who make things happen. They make things happen. What do I mean by they make things happen? These are the people in the game. They are the ones who will take initiative. They're the ones who will go out there and start to meet people. Hi, my name is Adam. Hi, my name is so and so. Hi, my name is so. They will go out there and meet people. They are proactive. So people who are proactive, when they have no opportunities, what will they do? They will find opportunities. They will find it. And if they cannot find opportunities, what do? They will create. They will make their own opportunities. That's right. They will always make things happen. They won't wait for people to tell them. They will go make things happen. People who are proactive. Let's go back to the slides. People who are proactive. Okay, by the way, people Does everyone have problems? Does everyone have problems? How many of you here have got problems in your business? All of you should be raising your hand. How many of you have got problems in your business? All of us, right? Now let me ask you this. The more successful you become, the bigger your business, will you have less problems? The more successful you become, the bigger your business, would you have less problems? No. In fact, how many of you agree? The more successful you get, the more problems you will have. That's right. And the more successful you are, the bigger your problems. Do I have problems? Yes, I've got a lot of problems. I've got more problems than you. Because I've got more businesses. Yeah? So many people always say, Adam, I'm not happy. I say, why? They say, I got problems. And I say, when will you be happy? They say, Adam, I'll only be happy if one day I've got no more problems. When I can solve all my problems, I can be happy. Then I can be successful if I've got no problems. Now, would there ever be a day when you got no problems? Will there ever be a day when you got no problems? Yes, it's called death. It's called death. We will have no problems when we die. You know Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson? Does he have any more problems? He's dead, right? Okay? So the point is this, as long as we're alive, we will always have problems. So it's okay to have problems. Right? But the question is what we do about it. So people who are proactive, when they got problems, what do they do? What do they do? Yeah, they'll keep finding a way to solve their problems. And they can't solve their problems, they will find people who can help them to solve their problems. They are proactive. But then there are some people in life, most people are not proactive. Slides, please. Most people in life, they are what we call reactive. Reactive. Can we say this together? Everyone say reactive. Reactive. One more time. Reactive. Thank you. People who are reactive, they don't make things happen. What do? They wait. They wait for things to happen to them. So these are the people, if there are no opportunities, what do? Wait. They wait and wait and wait for people to give them opportunities. If no one gives them opportunities, what do? They keep waiting. If they got problems, what do? They complain. They complain every day. Why do I have problems? Why do I have problems? They don't do anything. And they hope someone will solve their problems. If no one solves their problems, they keep hoping. Yeah? Proactive and reactive. So how many of you right now, you can say that you are proactive? Wonderful. Okay? But just now in the game, are there people who are reactive? Just now in this game, some people are reactive, right? They stand up and they don't go and meet people. They wait for people to meet them. They wait for people to meet them. They stand there and they say, wants to shake my hand. Nobody shakes my hand. Nobody likes me. I don't like this program. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got to be proactive. Yeah? Okay. Let me move on. The next thing. You see, some people say to me, they say, Adam, sometimes in life I can do my best. I do more than expected. I'm proactive. I make things happen. But I still don't get the result. Right? I still don't get the result. And they say, because, Adam, people don't support me. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have the resources. I don't have the opportunity. Now let me ask you something. In life, do we always get the things that we want? Do we always get the things we want the way we want it? Yes or no? No, we don't. Example. Do we always get the staff or employees that we want? Do we always get the partner that we want? Do we always get the wife that we want? Let us say yes if your wife is here. Okay. Do we always get the customers we want? No, we don't always get the things we want in life, right? That's life. But just because we don't get the things that we want, does it mean we can't achieve our goals? Can we still achieve our goals? Yes. Why? Because I believe all of us. By the way, can the organizers get me the other flip chart on stage? The other flip chart? Okay. I believe all of us have got a choice. A choice. Can we say this together? Everyone say the word choice. We always have a choice. Thank you. We always have a choice in life. People always say, I've got no choice. We always have a choice. See, let me draw what I call this line for you. This is what I call the line of life. The line of life. Yeah? Can shift it a bit more to the side. Yeah, thank you. Okay? So some people in life, they play their game of life. See, life is like a game. Life is like a game. Some people, they play their game of life below the line. And some people play their game of life above the line. So what's the difference? See, people who play below the line, they let life control them. They let situations control them. But people who play above the line, they control their life. So, how? See, people who are here, what's their mindset? They have got three habits. Three habits. Three habits. They got three habits. These people, when they don't get the results they want, what's the first thing they like to do? The first thing they like to do is to give themselves a lot of excuses. Right? Excuses. Let's zoom this in. Everyone, please say the word excuses. What are common excuses people give when their business is not doing well? They say, my business is not doing well. Why? Because I've got no time. Right? I've got no time to do it. That's why it's not doing well. Or they say, I've got no money. Or they say, it's because I don't have the luck. Or it's because it's too difficult. It's because I'm a lousy leader. It's because I'm not good enough. They give themselves all these excuses. And after they give all the excuses, next thing they do, the next thing they do is they like to what? Blame. Right? Everyone say the word blame. Blame. We can do better than that. Say blame. 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 Thank you. They blame everyone. They blame everyone except who? Except themselves. When they're not doing well, they say it's not my fault. My staff's fault. My employee's fault. It's not my fault. It's the economy's fault. It's not my fault. It's the stupid competitors. It's not my fault. Okay? It's my partner's fault. It's not my fault. It's my wife's fault. She spends all my money. It's my husband's fault. Alright? They blame everyone. And the third thing they like to do is these people, instead of improving every day, they just like to spend time to what? Complain. They complain and complain of why life is so bad to them. Okay? Now let me ask all of you a question. I need all of you to raise your hands, either yes or no. Okay? How many of you know people? You know people who are like this? Great. How many of you are like this? How many of you are like this? Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. Now here's the thing. All of us are like this. We're all like this. Including me. I do this too. We all do this, right? Why? Because we're human beings. And as human beings, all of us give excuses sometimes. We all blame people sometimes. We all complain sometimes, right? Why do we do it? Why do we do it? Sorry? Yes, to defend ourselves, to protect ourselves, right? That's right. Why else do we do it? Because it's easier. It's easy to blame. It's easier to give excuses. And it feels good, right? It feels good. How many of you, sometimes after you blame someone, your fault? Your fault. Alright? And you complain, you feel good. How many of you? Right? You feel good. It's like going for the spa. It feels good, right? So, I'm not saying this is bad. I'm saying that by doing this, yes, in the short term we feel good, in the short term we protect ourselves. But if we keep doing it again and again and again and again, what happens? We keep going around in circles. And we don't move on. We get stuck where we are. Nothing changes. Right? Let me give you an example. If you blame your competitors, you say because of the stupid competitors, they cut their price. Because they cut their price, that's why we lose our customers. Your fault. Now, if you blame your competitors, that means who is controlling your results? Who's controlling your life? You or them? Them. And if they are controlling your results, if they are controlling your success, then can you change your success? No, you can't. Because it is not your control. It is not your fault. It's their fault. So the moment you blame someone, you are giving them power to control you. Let me repeat that. The moment you blame someone, you're giving them the power to control your life. And the moment you blame someone, you are giving them your power. You're giving them your ability to make changes. So people who are here, what is their belief? Their belief is always, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. So what do? Nothing. I can't do anything. So these people in life, they allow themselves to be the victim. They say the world needs to be under victim. And in life, there are always people who feel like a victim. Now, but people who succeed, people who are the top 10%, what's the difference? The difference is their mindset is up here. Right? They believe, whatever happens to me, if I succeed, if I fail, if I make money, if I lose money, it's because I created it. I created it. It's because of the decisions I make. It's because of the actions I take. So, these people, what happens? Whatever happens in life, they tend to take 100% responsibility. Can we say this together? Everyone say the word responsibility. Thank you. Responsibility. And let me show you which page it's on. The sequence is not the same, but it's okay. This is actually on page 6. Page 6. Page 6. Over here. Right? Page 6. So these people, they take 100% responsibility. They believe whatever happens, I created it. I make it happen. Now here's the thing. If you believe that you created it, what does it mean? It means that you have the power to change it. You have the power to make it better. So the moment you take responsibility for something, you're giving yourself the power. You're putting yourself in charge of your life. So these people, what's their mindset? Their mindset is always for things to change. They believe for things to change, I must change first. For anything to change, I must change first. If I want my partner to change, I have to change first. If I want my business to change, I must change first. As the owner of the business, as a CEO, our business is a reflection of us. Okay, if we are lazy, our business will be lazy. If we have got lousy quality, our business will have lousy quality. The business is a reflection of us. Right? But these people, what's their belief? Their belief is for things to change, someone else must change. For things to change, the customers must change. For things to change, the economy must change. Will it change? No. Until we take responsibility. Can I tell you a real life story of how I've used this? Yeah? Tell you a real life story. Let's go to the slides. Let's just stick to the slides for a while.